faster. And it will be... and the Shallow who will be locking in. Nah, just go one-to-one of it. Very strong in lane. The windows to all in are obviously, you know, basically mini, but still can be a bit hard to find.
2 flashes for a flash and a cleanse. All things considered, everyone walks away, but a lot of summoners.
Yeah, now a Hex Flash onto Hope.
Okay, nice CC chain, and Hope actually gonna get the dot. He's just gone. Fantastic bit of play from the FPX bottom lane. Gale looking for the return. Oh no, he hits the ward! The ward placed in front of him, and it's a double kill for Life.
Crocco's on his top side. FPX are fully aware of this. Both the junglers have been, you know, kind of clearing in cycle from top to bottom the entire game.
FPX don't get their prize.
No, not yet, but you can see FPX, they're really trying to utilize the heavy skirmishing power of the brand early on. Trying to set him up as, again,
Stun.
another play.
Follow-up comes on in. There's the passive procced. Kale trying to get away. The Pyroclasm. Ignite ticking. The burn is not. It is enough. Milky Way grabs his first kill of the game. The 3rd for FPX.
Burns down for so long, doesn't it, Munch?
They actually managed to blow Doctum's flash to eat in aggressively. Nicely done there by Hope to get pressure in the bottom side and actually got a couple of plates for himself.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the call is to try and contend the Herald. I don't know. Care. Okay, Valk's out.
Oh, wow.
And Requiem comes on in, all out, comes through, and they finish the job. Assassination from Ala and Crocco. Now Shaolahu trying to get in the mix. Ala the target, but Shaolahu's gone too far. The rest of AL were on Herald already.
Comp, you would love it, right? You would really love to have the Herald. It's basically a free tower. When you have Tristana, when you have Ziggs. They get a free tower, I suppose, on that bottom side. Duck Arm will be one apiece. But I think FPX are relatively content with that trade.
I mean, they're up in gold right now, lanes and put pressure down, but so far they've not really been able to get these demolitionists onto the towers for long enough to actually get the damage done. And in the meantime, Shala, who does get that exact chance.
Yeah, and Duckdarm, of course, both on tier champions, right? Those Muramanas very close to being complete.
Oh, chance on the bottom side. I mean, Shala, who just gets destroyed by the combo. Big damage out from Milky Way to answer, but it's not enough to finish a kill. And that is a potential.
Scattered.
Shanks is just in the back of the pit on his own, clears the vision. It's going to continue to solo this Drake as Crocco steps forwards.
Oh, wow.
Dodging some of those skills shots. It's going to be a smite off between the 2 junglers.
Oh.
And in fact, it's Doctum that wins the smite fight. Crocco goes down. It's a kill on top of the Drake as Kale barely surviving, and Requiem answers Doctum's crimes. It's a 1-for-1, but it's
the same frame, and it's Milky Way smite. So now we get to call it coordinated, and excellent work from FPX instead of a poor on this smite. From them.
At the end there, with the Requiem coming down, oh, hang on, hold that thought. Life has been caught out in the jungle. AL find themselves a pick. Baron is up on the map. Oh my God, is this where the game pace really picks up? To AL pull the trigger while they're all on the top side. Crocco is making his way over. I think AL might just look for a chance on the Baron.
They can burst it really quickly. Tristana's 2.5 items. They've got this Karthus as well. It's a lot of damage. FPX, they have to check this. Milky Way's got Pyroclasm. Keep your eyes on him, but Ana's on a flank.
Milky Way's smite is on cooldown for a few more seconds. AL, I don't think they're aware. They're not necessarily just bursting right now. The health bars are getting low in the pits. 3k on the Baron. As Shanks goes for a buster shot. The bomb comes in. Baron taken by Crocco, but now he's stuck in the back of the pit. The recall's trying to come on through. Crocco is going to try and blast cone back out to safety, but no, knocks life away instead. He will go down, but he got Shanks out. Alec got out. Almost everyone. He knows there's going to be a lot of damage coming his way. He knows that the bombs plus lasers from the sky. It's not a friendly combo, is it? It's not one that you want to be going up against. But here we go, Drake spawning in 5 seconds, and Kale knows it. Starts the fight immediately onto life, and Shanks following up, but Kale's the one to go down. Care, the better AD carry out of our mid lane as it seems, but AL, despite losing their support, just start this Drake up immediately and look to burst this one out. Drake should go down. The TP coming on through. Crocco desperately trying to finish the Drake before the enemy arrives. Crocco doesn't have flash. He's stuck in the back of the pit. Ala is there to protect his jungler. Moves towards the enemy as Crocco getting some damage down as well. Shanks has to flash away, but they've done enough to force everyone away. Doctum, does he have the MR? The burn on Milky Way. I thought he was...
Pyroclasm or combo come out just yet from Milky Way, and I think that's credit to AL. They're looking for a pick onto him now, though.
Kale starts it once again. Bomb onto Milky Way. Where did he blow to smithereens? I mean, he's just gone. Phenomenal combo out from Kale and Hope. They lose the 2v2 early, but they redeem themselves later on into the game. Now Baron started once again for AL. They got one this game already, but Xiaolahu on the bottom side of the play, and he's close to getting into Mega Gnar 4v5, but FPX, Care has been found, and now suddenly things look pear-shaped and a half. AL back onto the Baron once more. Milky Way not on the scene. Dogdom, he's got one neutral this game. Can't make it into a second, but AL fully in control. How is Solar Flare back off a cooldown again? Dogdom's going to go down as Shanks gets the reset and looks for life as well. Shanks is just shredding health bars, and AL, once you give them an inch, they take a mile.
I think, if I had to wager a guess, that Duckdarm's wondering the same bloody thing. How is that back off cooldown? Level 11 probably just shifts the cooldown so much lower than he's probably expecting, and it sets up for
AL not particularly pressed to just get it on spawn. Realistically, they can always move back to that one. They want to utilize this Baron to full efficiency. Oh my god, the poke onto Dogdom. Is it enough? No. Ormal Mortius protects him with the magic shield, but tier 2 taken. And in the meantime, Shanks just kept pushing down bot. Everyone was looking at the mid lane, and Shanks took an inhib tower. And now Satchel in the mid lane too. The whole map has just fallen to pieces.
Yeah, this is tragic for FPX. You understand the thought process, but they're losing more than they probably anticipated. Pace is too quick for them. Care's coming back to base, but I mean, AL, they're looking at Nexus towers.
They're just going to end the game. The Baron, who cares about Ocean Drake? They're just going to try and finish things off. Ala takes a good chunk of damage. The burn is there, and in goes life for a hero play to save the game, but Dogdom's gone down. Shanks is just 1v3ing at the backside of the play and kills all three. Shanks is taken over the game. He's done with FPX. He has obliterated them. 1-0 AL. Phenomenal fight from Shanks and a phenomenal game from anyone's legend. Finish the kills. It's going to be the Camille for Ala. This is a bit of a vintage pick for him, and it's great into the Cassante.
Yeah, scales up really well. It's a middling lane matchup, I will say that. But once you get that first item, portion of that last game, it was always kind of edging out towards AO. Once AO were able to regain that gold lead, Shanks.
Oh, already impacting multiple lanes.
Wow.
Shanks might just go down here. One more auto from Care. Oh, flash from Care. He's ended up under the tower. Oh, no. It all looked so good for FPX. Crazy on that top side. The only significant leads being in that mid lane we know about. In the bot lane, though, 20 CS lead right now, as Life just finds yet more hooks. Kale flashing onto Dogdom, but he doesn't have any HP to work with. Dogdom's going to finish the kill, but he's killed himself to make it happen. You just got Hope back into this lane.
Nah, it's all right. The wave's going to slow push back into him. Hello, Life.
Yeah, that's not a 1v1 that Life win.
Definitely is.
Professional fisherman here, available for consultancy if you want any advice on fishing. Croco is fishing for Milky Way here. The bomb on the head. I think it's enough. There we go. Shanks grabs a bonus, and that will be the grubs as well for AL. Everything is just looking hunky-dory for AL right now as Ala sees his team doing well and decides, you know what, I want a bit of that action. Sets up for the CC chain onto Xiaolahu. Kale trying to follow it up as well. Ala is pretty low though. The Q3 from Xiaolahu nearly flips it around as a kill for himself, and now the rest of FPX channel into the play. Kale gets flashed away from Q3, goes wide as Shanks is in a 2v1 and goes down. Kale looking to sweep up, but Ala gets another one. 2 for 1 in favor of FPX. One more auto does the trick, and Care grabs a double. And honestly, this is now feeling really close because Hope was massively ahead. He's fallen behind at this point. As Dogdom, trading his life, did give a bit of gold, but Shanks caught by the arrow, and that's going to be another for Care. Shanks outplayed earlier on, but you can't outplay that.
What a fantastic arrow again. Back to back. I mean, this is the kind of Ashe you want to see. It's just Ashe arrow off cooldown, just sling it out and just see what happens.
Yeah, too right.
Xiaolahu
Okay, he's in a 2v1 this time around. The all-out comes through. Ala dodges a bit of damage and will survive life. Now trying to escape with his life. Is the route available for Croco? I'm not sure. Oh, he hits those. You know he hits those. Life's going to go down to Croco, but Croco pulled under the tower before he goes. So Milky Way now with a chance at a double kill. Finds one. There's the second. And now Kale suddenly on the wrong side of the play. Trying to retreat to his tower, and looks like Milky Way won't follow up for more. Just going to hold this wave. And hoping that his laner can grab that one. In the meantime, 1v1. No, Kale trying to find Milky Way at the top side. Kale just solo killed Milky. Just cleared the wave as Kale just punishes very easily. Oh, in the meantime, Life is caught, but he is
another
back,
arrow.
So he's not caught after all. Damn, that's looking good on the Ash. Finds another pick onto Croco and sets up for FPX. That skin on Xayah as well. He's not too shabby on it. As Doctum tries to move in the mid lane and did not realize that Ala was laying in wait. The interruption on Shanks! And Doctum's still alive. The bomb finishes the job, but Shala, who now getting on to Kale as they look for more. Live hunting the sleep. Oh no! The plants come out from Croco. Kale still goes down. Croco denied the hook with the plants.
Oh man. And we kind of alluded to Life could have a bit of freedom on this pike. If the map starts to open up and plays start to get a little bit loose, and he's going to look for a repeat play in a couple of minutes' time. But again, all eyes on Milky Way for where he's going to put that Herald mid lane, top side, or just get caught out here.
Milky Way flashes away from the Stranglethorns, and Life threatening with a hook. Ala's TP'd in. Care could be caught alone here, but Hope in a 2v1. Cleanse on the arrow, but Milky Way finds the swirl. Seed doesn't follow up with the sleeps. Croco is caught. Ala finishes the job, but Croco flashes away from the ult from Life, and Shanks finishes the job there. AL suddenly back in control.
Yeah, but it's going to be an immediate response here from FPX. Charge into the mid lane here. They will take this tower in kindness. Obviously, kills and a tower traded on the top side. FPX trying to make the best of a bad situation, and AL just have the numbers loaded up on that top side. Are they going to get to bullet time? I think is going to make enough work of this wave here.
Nice bit of damage onto the top.
Is he in danger? He is Cassante.
He certainly is. And dashes out to safety. There we go. Cassante things. Just walks away from a 1v3 in the meantime. Care trying to trade opposite. It's 3 people committed in the bottom side. But in the meantime, FPX have only got 1 person up top, 1 person or 2 people mid. And they get 2 towers in the heat at the moment. They're 1-0 up in the series, and they would love to start this split with a 2-0. They found Life, and Ala just hard commits immediately. Pike's got a lot of movement speed, but not against a Camille. Ala makes it look...
Now AL on this dragon. Milky Way, he's on that mid lane wave. He's a miles away.
He's nowhere near, but he's moving over, and he's pretty damn quick. They've got vision in the pit. Dragon hasn't been burst. It's just going to be a 5v5 because Life's already back in the mix again. 5k on the Dragon as Croco just gets all-inned by Shala, who bullet time over, but the all-out pulls Croco out of the pit. Croco gets taken down by Shala, who the Drake was taken in the meantime. FPX clean house. Hope in a 1v2, and he goes down in the end. Ala, last remaining player. FPX clean up.
Almost a complete sweep there. And FPX also get the dragon, so they're 1 more away from this Hextech Soul. Such a powerful one at that. Care. Will Ala find them out?
Hextech Ultimatum is back up and available. Goes for the all-in the 1v1. Milky Way is moving over, but Ala just cuts him clean in half. And now Milky Way...
I'd have Ala for this.
Do you want this 1v1? Okay, Swirl Seed hits. Ultimate not available. Milky Way trying to space it, dodges away from the tactical sweep. Life arrives on the scene as well, but the hook shot dives into the play. Ala has so much damage. Life just gets half HP, and Kale moves into the play as well. Ala now still alive, escaping, but can the rest of the gang get out? Horse being chased down by the deer, jumps over the wall though, and the buster shot from Shanks buys a bit of time and space. Doctum arriving on the side of the scene, his arrows on course.
Yep, it should be. Keep your eyes on Ala. He's got flash, he's got all his tools available. Everyone has flash bar Milky Way, so that's the play you're looking for. Ash arrow goes between the posts.
First miss I think we've seen of the game. Kale is going to go down. Drake taken as FPX grouped up, but the bullet time cuts through them, forces the flash out from Shala, who Milky Way trying to survive in the meantime as Ala jumps over to the rest of the team. Care barely alive as Hope almost gets the auto, but it's cancelled. A Q onto Milky Way would finish the job, but Life has been found by Shanks. And just as FPX feel like they're in control of the game, AL snatch it away.
So the bullet time buys him all the rest of the space he needs. FPX, I mean Milky Way,
Yeah.
that have to be a miracle. He's not going to make it work.
Shanks consistently in these fights just looks fantastic. Obviously, he's managed to get Tristan at both games, which does help with looking good. Doctum, the target, once again, Hextech ultimatum once again, and Doctum wonders what on earth he's meant to do against this once again. Bullet time now onto Kale with a Magnet Storm on top, and Ala even gets out. Even if Kale dies, it's still positive for AL, but I'm not even sure if Kale will die on this one. Yes, he will. Life finishes the job pretty comfortably. But either way, AL finding yet more pressure, 2 for 1, and now they can push in this mid lane, while Shanks takes a tier 2 in the bottom side. Wait, Ala's found life. The health bars are deceptive because Ala's double the level of life. It's 16 to 8. That's not a 1v1 life can win.
Absolutely not. Ala perhaps hunting.
Doesn't realise that we could see things that Ala can't. You know.
Exactly.
He's not even got opposable thumbs, bless him. Yeah.
Bits of CC to cleanse. So to say he's chilling would be a bit of an understatement.
He's got a QSS and he's on his way to a GA, and he's just going to find yet another valuable target. Get comboed up and taken down. Ala has literally just taken this game by the horns and is just simply walking forwards at them. There's very little Doctor and Care can do about it. And Ala, I mean, he's just rinse and repeating.
Yep, he is. And I mean, he knows his job. He knows it well. Hextech ultimatum, anytime it's on off cooldown. Rotate him with your team. Let someone else follow up and, you know, get the rest of the execution damage. Croco.
Not a good place to be. He's going to be put to sleep, though. I don't think he gets away with this one. Life looking to follow up. There's an arrow coming on in, and Croco found by Life, but the bullet time across the team turns things around, and Life ignited. Ala is here to save the day once more. A double kill for the top laner of AL. He came in at the start of this split and turned...
See it happen at this point. I think AL have done a really good job at putting themselves in a winning position. And yes, a lot of that work has been off the bat.
Would have been Baron.
Yep, almost certainly. Good reaction times on the Valk. If he gets clipped by that slow, it's probably a flash and ult. Out from Ala, Shalahu.
Okay, knockback onto Kale. Perhaps an opportunity as the Magnet Storm comes in and the bullet time on top. See you later, FPX. Health bars gone. Ala into the backside as well as Shalahu finished off by Shanks. Doctum, he'll get a blast go now, but I mean, where is he going to go realistically? He's going to just recall in the brush. They don't care. They just want the base. They want to finish this one off in style.
Yep, and they will indeed. AL, I mean, pushed around, going toe-to-toe in the early game. FPX did a good job of making it competitive, but go past those 20 minutes. Ala picks up all of these kills. It's too much to handle as they're onto the Nexus Towers. They're onto the players. They want more kills. Ala.
Level 18 with a GA. Not many people can 1v1 that. That's going to be the Nexus Bear, and that should be the game. AL finish things strong. Ala dominating across the course of that one. The final fight with the bullet time.